back to the channel. It's your boy Cad's Crew. I hope you guys are having a good day today. We are checking out Rush YYZ, which is a live performance in Rio. The last reaction we had such a rush to Tom Sawyer. You know what I mean? There you go. Pun intended. We had a rush. And what an amazing response from you guys as well. And thank you to everybody who left a comment suggesting other songs to do. And this one was definitely top of the list. Now, an interesting fact about this song is that I think the something to do with an international airport, I think I read, which is the riff in the beginning, which is YYZ, which is actually for a Toronto International Airport. So it's kind of like Morse code, which is really, really interesting, by the way. And you know, that's just a small insight. It's probably why people love this group so much with like intricate detail. So without further ado, let's listen to it ourselves and get a real good understanding of it. Here we go. Right. It's loading, so hopefully that's going to play. Okay, I think okay. Sorry, I know you guys are gonna crucify me for pausing. Well, how often is it, by the way, that you see a song introduced with the drumming and I think bass guitarist, which it wasn't, I looked up the name. Neil Part, I think was it Geddy Lee, I think, the bass guitarist? Okay, so let's point out the fact that that was an unusual start, by the way, because that's not usually the case. I think it's the guitarist came in after, which is quite an interesting fact about that. Look at that Rio crowd as well. Incredible. Let me just run that back. I'm going to run it back, guys. Run it. I mean, it's like, I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, that's sick. There you go. Neil Part. There you go. That is the name, Neil Part. I'm sure it is. Pretty much just started the song off. That's incredible. Look at that crowd. Just quickly, I'm pretty sure they're singing the riff. Like, I'm not sure. We're 1 minute 27 seconds in. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to get lyrics at any point in this. Sorry, I didn't research into that, but we're going to let it play. I'm going to talk really quickly so that this isn't interrupted too long. But have you ever seen a crowd sing to a riff? Or, like, I think, yeah. Just going to put that out there. Oh my god, they're absolutely crazy as well. What in the goodness name? It's changing. It's changing. That bass tone is disgusting, by the way. That bass tone is absolutely filthy. What he's doing with that bass, that's incredible, man. Like they're changing it, it's changing, but they're not losing any rhythm. That's good. I saw it, I heard it. Oh, wow. Feels like it wants to be like jazz. Do you know what I mean? Like a jazz infused rock, but it's so cool because the riff is so like. Oh, sorry, it's yeah. I'll say no more. This is something else. I'm sorry, I want to have a quick moment there with you guys. That was... I think my computer's frozen. Wow. Okay. Okay. I want to point out a couple of points that really stood out to me. Shout out to the Rio crowd for starters, because that was monumentous. I don't think I've watched a single video of fans singing like along to a song that has no lyrics, by the way, as we found out at the end. But might just be one of the most incredible masterpieces in music I've ever witnessed with my young eyes. Neil Part, incredible. I still need to get to know all the names. I know Geddy Lee's the bass guitarist, which we read obviously in the intro of the last video, and I'll get the names, which don't crucify me on that one. I'll get the names to the guitarist as well. But so shout out to Rio, because that was incredible. Singing along to a riff. They're just making the sounds. That crowd was insane. An incredibly unique introduction to a song. I think very rare that you don't see the guitarist start off, which I found kind of cheeky, but it was not in a bad way, but like nice. Okay, which I really think that was the highlight of the song, like that highlights what you were getting into with that song. Do you know what I mean? Because you're kind of left with a few questions as it begins. But I mean, when the guitarist came in and like throughout the song, you know, it like changes, right? But rhythm is never lost. Quite incredible. And I'm no producer or anything like that. I'm just a fan of music. So yes, I spent like 6 years learning drums from my early years. I think my last drumming lesson, and my parents split up, so I didn't have my drum kit anymore after that. Uh, so I think I stopped at like 14 years of age, and I didn't drum after that. So, but I can still appreciate that Neil Part performance, because my God, the guy didn't stop. Okay, the guy didn't stop. Now I've experienced a little bit of drumming myself. Nothing quite like that, bro. But that guy's wrist. I mean, the coordination, the guys involved. I mean, the song itself had like a jazz funk rock energy. It like all into one like thing, and it's not just the performance of the guys. Like, I'm not trying to get too over the top here, but what I'm saying is that generally might be one of the most incredible live rock performances I've ever seen personally. So that, please don't crucify me for my opinion. But the crowd on that one, it was an electric energy that just sort of zapped through the whole performance, and I think the fans. It's like it felt like, because I'm a big football fan here in the UK, which is soccer. I know over in the States, and I don't know if it's the same in Canada, where you having a stadium full, like any sport, having a stadium singing, chanting, and then you got your team on the pitch. Kind of felt like that's what it was like. Like everybody was in sync together. I mean, maybe there was 50, 60,000 people there, something like that, whilst this is going on, just like singing along to a riff, which I think for me, I mean, as a reactor, you've got to put that up there with what for me was what it's all about. Like a first time reaction like that, and that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. So, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. This is the Zandu performance, by the way, that you can see on the screen, which I know, which is the Live Montreal Forum 1981, which I think you guys said to check out. So stay tuned for that one. But thank you so much for suggesting this video, guys. I really, really appreciate everybody who took the time to leave a nice message for me. So let me know what you think. Is that one of your favorite performances? Have you seen anything like it? If you're a Rush fan, you already know. But please go down below and let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.